If you haven't heard about this $800,000 verdict involving a hot McDonald's McNugget, let me be the first to tell you. And if you have heard about it, let me give you some more information so you can impress your friends and family. So a Florida jury awarded $800,000, $400,000 for past pain and suffering and medical bills, $400,000 for future pain and suffering and medical bills, to a family of a 4-year-old girl who was burned by a hot McDonald's McNugget. Here's the story. Mom goes to the drive-thru window and she gets her daughter a chicken Happy Meal. She's in the back handing it to her saying, hey, don't spill this over the car or whatever. And the daughter takes out the McNugget and it is hot. It is really, really hot. The family will claim that the McNugget was more than 200 degrees, So when she takes out the McNugget, she's strapped into a car seat and the McNugget falls into the car seat up against her leg, and it is burning her leg. She's screaming. Mom doesn't know why. Mom eventually pulls over and realizes what's going on, and the daughter has a pretty bad burn. You can find it pretty easily on the internet. I'm not going to post it here. Don't need to freak out moms, dads, and all you squeamish people. This case is bringing up some comparisons to the pretty famous McDonald's hot coffee case. In that case, a couple decades ago, McDonald's was serving scorching hot coffee that they knew would burn someone if it spilled, and it did spill on someone. Jury awarded $2.9 million. Fun fact about that case no one talks about. The judge in that case overturned the will of the 12 jurors and gave the family only $640,000. $640,000 is not $2.9 million. But that's a different video about judges doing that. So in this case, the jury awards the $800,000. As a lawyer, I'm glad that I know how it got divided up. Usually, at least in Georgia, we use a general verdict form where you don't actually know how the jury divided up the money. We just get one lump sum. But here's what I think is the most interesting thing about the case that most people don't know and aren't talking about. How much the lawyers asked for. Because you can ask for too little, but you can certainly ask for too much. So when this case goes to trial, McDonald's stands up in closing arguments and tells the jury, if you're going to award money, award $156,000. $156,000. Family's lawyer stands up and says, if you're going to award money, here's how much you award. How much do you think it was? How much? Think. $15 million. That's what the family's lawyer asked for. $15 million. Clearly, seems to me, the jury was more towards McDonald's. They said, yeah, you messed up. You served this food that was way too hot, but it's not worth what the plaintiffs say it's worth. It's only worth $800,000, certainly not millions of dollars, and let alone $15 million. It seems to me it could be a situation where the plaintiffs' lawyers asked for too much money. And when you do that, if you ask for too much and you offend the jury, you actually end up getting less than you normally would have or would have gotten if you would have asked for a little bit less. So I wonder if they would have asked for 5 or 3, would they have gotten above 1? Would they have gotten above 2? That's the interesting stuff that I think about from this case. But I wanted to give you a little bit more knowledge about it. What do you think about this case?